Like nothing else is gonna matter until we get the video. And then when watching it, all right, so let me ask this question because this question goes to you, Rome, the whole hip hop is real because I know y'all got people who edit and ain't y'all exactly. That clip of him in the interrogation room, did he send it to y'all like that or did y'all edit it?
Yes, no, he sent us those clips. Those are the clips he gave us, and we used them clips, to put the video together. But yes, he sent us those clips.
And if you hear me during the
I
interview or
heard you
whatever, you
tell
can.
him that the video is a no-go. I heard it. I
Yeah.
heard it clear.
Okay. That's all I want. Okay. I just
I
want
knew
people to
what
know
you was
like that.
about to say. Yeah, I knew what you was about
Okay.
to say because I heard it clear as day. I said I didn't know who it was at first behind there, but I was like, oh, bro, just told him that video ain't good enough. And me, I'm sitting back like, nigga, you already told me on the Instagram live that the transcript ain't in the paperwork. So for me, for this instance of what we speaking about, the paperwork don't matter. Niggas need the video, bro. And
And he
then
said he had it, and I told him, I'm like, you're not obligated to show me nothing, and I don't personally care enough to see it. But if all you're gonna provide is this, what you're showing me right now, this ain't it, and this ain't enough.
and let's be real. As men, he not obligated to show anybody anything, but if he wants to clear his name, then in that sense, you obligated to show that
Yes,
shit.
sir.
Like if you care enough about having stuff on your name that don't matter, then you are like in a sense of if he sat back and he a civilian and somebody said, oh, he told him, it's like nigga, I don't give a fuck that I don't live that life anyway. Like that person isn't obligated to shit, they don't care. And I'm not even saying because he live a certain life, he is obligated. But what I am saying is as a human being, if what you do, how you move in life depends on your face card and your name having good graces, then you would want to clear your name. Not even obligated to. You would want to. Because no one's obligated to shit, but you would just want to. Like me, I make my money off of moving around and doing shit and my face, my name. That's 60% of where I make my money. You think I want my name to be in bad graces? Because then guess what that does? That cuts people off from wanting to use my talents or my face card or my name, which then puts money in my pocket. So I would want to clear my name. Like,
And just to clarify too, like I knew the transcripts weren't in there from the interrogation footage, right? I had asked him that off camera, and I heard that already in conversation. The reason why I was kind of fishing is like skimming through. I don't want to say fishing, but kind of like skimming through it, is because a
mhm.
lot of his stance was the names that we did see in that 30-second clip. None of those names that were mentioned were in the paperwork, right? So I just wanted to see because a lot of people don't read. You can tell me that, but it could be in here. You know what I'm saying? So
So
let me
so
go
meaning
through. So
that
let me go
you
through it.
skimmed through it, meaning that you skimmed through it, was Hertz name in there at all?
Okay, now the name Hurt was not in the paperwork that I seen as
Hmm.
far as a statement that was made by Clone in any way. The name was in the paperwork attached to other statements that other people made. And when I say statements, I don't want to say statements to like the police, just statements to each other in conversation, whether it was Facebook, text messages, whatever evidence that the police were using. Some people were
Hmm.
using different names. Clone's name never came up in the paperwork as far as any documentation that any information that the police were using at that time came from him, whether directly or indirectly through taps, wires, or nothing. But when his codees reached out to us today, one
Hmm.
of them stated to us on the phone that he is in fact hurt, and his name is in the paperwork, but listed by his street alias, not the name that his friends call him.
Ah, so
You,
so
you
Hurt
feel
is
me?
in so Hurt is
No,
in there.
hurt
You just don't know
according to
what
him.
other name he go. You don't know what other name
Well,
he go by.
I
So
know
you
the
don't.
name. Look, I'll say that. I'll say this. His name is in the paperwork as Pacino. Pacino's all through the paperwork.
Hmm.
I don't know that Pacino also goes by Hurt because I don't know these gentlemen. So to me, while
Gotcha.
I'm reading it, it's just two different people. He verified with us on the phone that he himself, Pacino, is Hurt. So
Okay. So then
that
this
kind of
this
changes the
is this is what
conversation.
I well, this is what I asked next because I ain't gonna lie, I sat down and watched the video twice already. So you know what I'm saying I could ask these proper questions. When you said and I ain't saying you gotta well at this point I guess we said a name and I'm about to ask is the Pacino person the name that you said was on there
Yo,
that was a
Jack, I just
snitch?
want to say he just pulled up right here. He's the one
Okay, okay.
555. Yo, please do me a favor, introduce yourself, let them know who you are and how you affiliated with this situation, bro.
What's up, man? Hey, this Pacino, man. I'm affiliated with this situation due to people speaking on my name. incarcerated for a pistol charge, and they came and locked me up after this interview with Buddy. Yes, it's true. He did not. The name that he gave, that is one of my aliases. They did not put that alias in the paperwork. But you can go back in 2016 and you can look on Instagram and you can type in Hurt Pacino and I'll pop up. Where I'm from, everybody know that that's like my childhood nickname. The Pacino was my gang name.
That's a hit rock real.
I'm following you, bro. I know how that shit
So
go.
y'all
We
just
listening.
interviewed him, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah,
They
we
just,
interviewed.
yeah,
Well, we opened up the platform
Can
to him
anybody
to
hear?
speak his piece.
yeah. We hear you. Can you hear us?
How the fuck this
Yeah, we can hear
Yo,
you, big dog.
we hear you.
Oh,
Can y'all
listen.
hear us?
Yeah.
So y'all just interviewed him?
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
we just
Ron.
did the interview with him last night.
Okay, and I heard y'all saying like y'all looking in this paperwork and none of the names y'all mentioned is not in the paperwork.
Yeah, according to the
All right,
names
hold
that
on,
were
Okay, the
Ron.
added,
first
Hold.
that
name,
as far as we knew.
okay, so the first name he mentioned was Muscle. He said Muscle started Ape. They said who else is leadership of Ape Gang? They ain't say Ape record label nothing. As soon as he said Muscle started Ape, they said who else is in leadership with Ape Gang? He said SOS. SOS would have been on the case, but he overdosed on the pill and died.
Okay, so
Then he
SOS
went
is
to
a
spin.
person. So SOS
Yes,
is
Yeah.
a person.
yes,
Okay, gotcha,
he
gotcha.
was a big homie at the time.
Yeah,
Then
no,
he
the way
said
he
Hurt.
said it, the way he said it on the video, it didn't sound like a person. It sounded like the acronym for another gang. So niggas didn't
Nah,
take
see,
that part as a name.
SOS was in that paperwork that y'all was reading. They was
Gotcha.
on the phone, had phone calls and whatnot. And then he say Hurt name. Then they asked how many members are a part of the gang or something like that. He was like, I don't know, like 20. But that part was cut off. But we do have that part
Okay,
of
that
the
was gonna be my
video.
next question. You guys are pulling up here shortly. We're gonna sit down with y'all here shortly. Do you guys have the full interrogation footage?
Yeah, for sure.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, they're pulling up tonight. They're about to be on the way. They got you sent them the Addy and everything already. Yeah, y'all. Hey, Pacino, look at make sure you got the Addy and everything like that.
Yeah, I already got it.
Okay,
We
then
about to
yeah.
get ready to head out in a minute.
Okay, so we'll see y'all shortly. Just text us when y'all pulling up, and I'll come get y'all from outside.
All right, so I got some more questions if
No,
y'all if
y'all go
y'all
ahead.
ain't.
Y'all go. No, go handle. Y'all ask what you want. I'm about to mute up.
All right, yeah. So basically, what you saying is in the video that he presented to Hip Hop is Real, that's all edited. What one of the things that he cut out was him basically stating how many people was in the gang and more information and whatnot.
Yeah,
And who started the game?
yeah. Who started the game? He gave our ranks. When they asked how many people do he think do we have up under us, he said 20 to 30 people.
God damn, this is bad work. Uh, so shit.
Well, let me ask this question real quick.
Yeah, cause
Why
God
why
damn.
did you decide, or like, some people say why you guys decide to put the paper out or the video out on Clone now?
Shit, we been there. It just finally got into the right people's hands.
Okay,
Them video been out forever. We don't know no battle
I'm,
rap folks.
listen. This Pacino.
that's what I.
I'm not a
Uh-huh.
rapper. I never been a rapper. Never wanted to be a rapper. I wasn't signed to no entertainment label. No none of that shit. I was a full-fledged game banger at the time.
Oh, so all that record label shit is just. I mean, all right. So I
That
would keep it
shit
a
cap.
stack. When he told us to go back, me specifically, I was the nigga on the live with him. When he told me go back and look at the video, and he said that it said industry. I mean, I click back up with him because he know that we all know that shit ain't say industry. So basically, what you saying is the whole record label cover that he's been throwing out is just all cap. You was never even a rapper in the first place.
Man, me or SOS wasn't no goddamn rappers. At that time that he talking about, man, we was in the streets.
They ain't got no
He told
paperwork.
y'all, hey, in like 33 minutes of that interview with y'all, he told y'all that he has paperwork that he could prove that we was all part of this record label. No, the hell he don't.
That shit was in New Orleans.
Somebody
That
behind
shit
you
wasn't
said
even
that shit
down
was
here.
it. I would say so. So there was a record label that he was fucking with, but it wasn't even had nothing to do with y'all. It was in New Orleans or something. I heard somebody in your background say. That's crazy. All right. So the record label shit is a ploy. You niggas never been rappers, so
I
that's
might gotta
canceled.
cut this Wi-Fi off.
The
I
the
mean,
video
Clone
the video
Clone
is
said
edited.
Yo,
he that's what was able to
uh,
actually get him out of the
I'm about to
situation.
just put on my clothes real quick and push.
So
Oh yeah. Yo, can y'all hear me?
yeah, we
Yeah, we
get
can
you.
hear
We
you.
get you. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. For real. At this point, it's really just niggas that y'all already just dispelled everything. Nigga, want no fucking record label like that. Ain't nothing to talk about with that, because that's where a lot of my questions was gonna come from. But you already said y'all niggas don't need rap, so and that killed a lot of my questions because I was trying to figure out how a record label got a RICO, but they think y'all was doing nothing illegal to where it's okay for a nigga to say names.
So,
But
but
y'all were
let me ask you
rappers.
this: y'all never went to
Yo,
the studio and made any music ever?
I don't know. I can't hear nobody.
Yo, you can
We
hear?
hear you. I don't know. We hear you fine. Yeah, they probably not familiar
Hey,
with.
it's all right, y'all. Don't worry. They about to be pulling up in a minute. We gon'
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you.
we hear you.
Can you hear us?
yeah, whatever he got, they can't hear us on
Yeah,
his
Yo,
side.
I ain't gonna lie, gang. This prove these niggas don't rap. It's for real, bro, because they know how to
that's
use
rubbing
this.
up.
That's
Gang,
not funny, but nah, for real. Like you can
nah,
just
for
kind of
real.
tell these ain't
Shit
no
look like connection was
social
lost.
media type niggas, and they niggas don't even got. They probably just created this Twitter just to get in here
Shit,
right
it
now,
don't
for
matter.
real.
I gotta remember and put my clothes on right quick.
Yeah, he probably don't even know he's still on this motherfucker.
Not at all. You can.
Huh?
That shit
They,
probably
Oh
still connected to the car
yeah.
and
yeah,
everything.
hey,
Nah, it's
yeah.
hip
Now
hop
let's
is
text.
real.
Now let's text him. Let him know we can still hear him, just so he don't. You know what I'm saying? Say nothing crazy. Um,
Oh, there you go.
but yeah, man. This I don't know, man. It's great. I asked him last night. I mean, y'all seen the footage and I like that. I asked him clear as day, like, hey, you and none of these people on this paperwork got no static. Like, y'all all handle this and y'all all still cool. And he said everybody was straight. And we woke up this morning to, these gentlemen reaching out and saying a little bit something different. So, here we is with it.
No, my thing is this shit kind of cooked. Cause his whole basis was it was a record label. Even in y'all interview, you know what I'm saying? The basis was it's a record label. Like, so with bro saying like, cause like I had like 5, 6 questions about this shit because it was interesting, the record label part. But him saying that he don't need rap and him saying that he's Pacino, he's Hurts, and he was the top of the food chain, and that's what the nigga said in the video that Hurts was at the top. So him saying he don't rap and you giving up the CEO for a label, but turned out he don't rap and he don't do no label. I don't know how everything done, everything dead. Like I'll be real with you. It's nothing really more to talk about. Like the record label was kind of the only way to get this shit over, though that was questionable itself, but it was the only way to get this shit over. And like I said, at one swoop, bro just said they don't rap, bro. It ain't really much more to go over. Cause Claude admitted himself he gave up names, but he said he gave up names in the spirit of it's just the record label. This nigga saying won't no record label because they don't even fucking rap.
Hmm.
I don't really know what else to say. Like, I don't even know what I would
Ain't
ask
no,
the nigga. You feel me?
Ain't nothing else to say, man.
there
Y'all know
ain't.
what time it was. Y'all knew what
Yeah,
it
like I
was.
ain't even gonna want to sit here and just be filibustering this shit, but bro, it really ain't much more to say, fool. Like that,
Man,
that shit cooked.
listen,
That shit
listen.
cooked.
It's gonna get cooked even more tomorrow. I just want to see how much intelligence he was gonna play with in that interview. That's all I was waiting on. Stay tuned. I'm gonna feed the streets again tomorrow. Stay tuned. That shit was all some bullshit, clipped up, edited. You know what I'm saying? Trying to finagle his way up out of there. Nah, ain't working. Y'all knew that though.
Of course, niggas do that, but you got goddamn. Yo, niggas say they got an out. We gonna hear you out. Well, yeah, that shit cooked, gang. Oh, that shit cooked.
Yeah, I told him to pull back up. I'm just waiting to see if it. I told him to get into
And
Wi-Fi or some shit like that so we can actually hear him. But I don't know, man. Like I know Clone said they was apart, so somebody's not telling the truth. You know what I mean?
yeah, because his bands in the background said that the record label was in New Orleans. Like I heard that clear. So
Clear as day.
yeah, and then he said after that, yeah, it was somewhere else, but it won't here. So
Okay, here he is.
there you go.
Yeah, Yoshi, what's up?
Okay, hi. Hey everybody. Hey Jackboy.
What's happening? What's happening?
Okay. So just clone fuck. So I'm still watching this video that you just put out. So since you put this out and
Can you hear me?
now there's been
Yeah,
a new
yeah, we can hear
development,
you.
Yes, Yoshi.
knowledge.
Yep, that's exactly how it went, Yoshi. I heard you. Yep.
Yo,
And the new development is the Codees are now wanting to tell their side.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's who's
And
talking.
they reached out before the footage was even dropped.
Nah,
Oh,
Tyler Perry couldn't make this shit up.
They must have just even seen that he was even about to do something, and they hit us this morning.
yo, bro, you still here?
Yo, Pacino.
He on mute.
There's a music. That's why.
He on mute. He gotta come off mute.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't
I
even get
mean,
to finish the video, so I didn't even need to waste my time
was
watching
Clone
it.
denying that it was from New Orleans though? He just said they had a music record label, or was he saying it was out of Atlanta?
I mean, it's one of them things where the location really kind of don't matter
Okay,
because he's saying that the record label was amongst them, and they saying won't no record label. They don't. They're saying there isn't no record label, and to add context, they're saying they don't even rap. Well, at least Pacino saying he don't rap. He said him and SOS didn't was not rappers when this
okay.
Rico took place.
And what I want him to clear as well, because when like I said, when we looking at it, it's like it's no black and white on the paperwork. But Pacino's basically saying those names and certain aliases are on the paperwork, and just from him naming certain names is what is basically coinciding it. But I want to get
Yeah,
it
what do
clear
you
from him first.
so I mean we waited on her to come off mute, but what I heard him say was basically well, we was looking at it, the names are there. We just don't know the names that we looking at. So we all looking for Hertz because that's what we seen in the video, but Hertz is Pacino.
Facts.
So when y'all was looking at the paperwork, and every time that Rome see Pacino's name, he's bypassing it because he's really looking for Hertz. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was telling Pacino in the video too. SOS sound like another gang or something. It didn't sound like
It
a
did. It
person.
didn't sound like an
Yeah,
individual.
it didn't
So I
sound like
was
a person.
overlooking that.
So you overlook it though. I already know because I viewed it the same way till he said it was a person. This whole time I thought it was a gang or a sub hood to a gang type shit. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. So once he said that, I already know when looking at the paperwork, the nicknames, the aliases SOS and Pacino, you looking over because those ain't the names that
That
we
are in
didn't
the
hear.
footage in question.
Yeah, the name we are looking for is Hurts. So it's like I don't see Hurts. So you good whole time.
you know,
Pacino
Hurt
shit
not in
is
there.
right
It's
there.
Pacino. That's confirmed.
Yeah,
That's confirmed already. That's Pacino. That ain't Hurt ain't in that name. And if you
yeah.
notice, we ain't gonna get to that though.
Nah, nigga, we here. Get to it. The
We
fuck.
gonna get to that. Now I want to make sure I got everything because you know how battle rap. Do you see we had to do this and when we didn't really have to do this? So I got everything together. I'm just
But this
organizing.
how it is. But this how it is with the internet. Even when you may know something, when you bring it to the internet, you gotta be able to cross your T's and dot your I's. I was about to say cross your eyes. But you gotta be able to cross your T's and dot your I's. Like that's just how that shit work.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
how
I know that's I'm the last one in battle rap that need to be explained to. I know that I always do that. I'm talking about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Majority of everybody else. So I already know how that go. It's gonna
what's
be a
up?
spaces up. Fact said that no, we gonna get to it. I'm telling you, we
What's
gonna
up,
bring it. It
Yoshi?
will be zero questions tomorrow. After tomorrow, zero.
What's up?
Knowledge, can you explain to me again what Clone told you about he can't talk to them because of his probation?
Yes, he basically said because he's still, on probation, he's not allowed to have any,
Contact with
communication or contact, with
with
none of
the
these
named
guys.
co-defendants.
Yeah, so that
That's what that. At least that's what he said.
Do you know how long he's been on probation since he's got out? How long he got of probation?
no, I don't.
It's 2025. He got out. He said he did what?
He said he got
60
out
days.
2018.
Hey, Jakkboy,
Yo,
I think he said 2019.
Buster, homie.
okay.
When you were
I'm
looking
just
at the
fucking with
paperwork,
you,
did you
man.
see
It's
the
slow,
verdict?
man.
Nigga,
Did I see? Hold on, my
I
bad. Did I
know,
see what
nigga. That's
version?
why I just said okay.
When you were looking at the paperwork, was there a verdict?
No, that's why I had asked him. This was all. I asked him like, did he have any like his plea paperwork? Because I asked him.
Yo,
You guys
bro.
can see it.
Hey,
You guys
I'm
can
on my
see
way
it.
up there now, though.
Oh, there you
Okay, for
go.
sure.
There
We
you
out
go.
here. I had what the paperwork I was reading. It basically was stating that Pacino and him were basically number 2 and 3 under their big homie, and they were listed in a lot of paperwork back to back with each other. And I had asked Clone with all of these charges and these counts that they had and these serious charges, how did you only walk out with uh whatever his what, like a
1 year
year?
time served and 10 years probation.
Like I was like that
Thank
didn't
you.
even. And then he gave his answer. I can't tell you what the answer was. I gotta go back and look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not for me to judge. I'm not judge, jury, and executioner. I just know what I was reading. And to me, even then, I told him in his face, I'm like, bro, these are a lot of charges. How do you only walk away with that little bit of time? And he gave the culture his response. Now, whether y'all want to take that and say that makes sense or not, that's for everybody else to decipher for themselves, man. But we're all adults. We
I didn't get to finish
again,
the video to see his response as to why.
well, his response to why he only got a year in layman's terms was he spent $20,000 on a good lawyer, and she was able, you know, to work a deal that only get him a year, and then they gave him, I think he said, what, time served for 62 days, and the rest of his time has been on probation, and he's still actively on it.
Got it.
Now, to everybody that knows anything about anything, you can make sense with that information as you do,
So
as you will.
he did something similar to what Gunna did.
And then again, he was also stating, and in the interview, you guys will see it, he was saying that a lot of this stuff was quote unquote strategy. We don't know him and the big homie and what they supposedly orchestrated and how this was supposed to play out.
But
So,
that negates if the co-defendant said that's not true, right?
no, yes, it does. I
Mm.
asked him on camera, are you and all your co defendants okay with each other? You guys are all cool. There's no smoke, no static. Nobody will say that you snitched on him, took the stand, gave nobody no time. He said no. So these gentlemen say different. They say they have evidence to show. They say that they have the full footage for the interrogate, and I think that's the most important thing. The rest of their case, personally, to me, I don't care. I'm not whack 100. I'm not an exposure. I ain't never been to prison. I don't wish to, plan to. I don't care about nobody paperwork in that sense. But I know how to read. I'm not an idiot, right? I have a decent enough education. I know how to read, right? At the end of the day, the whole topic in question right now is that interrogation footage. And I told him in the interview, if this is all you're gonna present, this ain't it. And if these gentlemen say that they have it, let them come. We're gonna play it. And we, everybody take it for what it is from there, man. Then we can get back to the raps. Because all this shit corny.
Okay.
Oh, everybody that got quiet, man. See, this energy killed the room of battle rap, man. This
This
shit
shit
whack.
Nah,
sad. It's
hell,
really
nah.
fucked up. It's sad,
This
man.
shit
Hell,
whack, dog.
hell.
You see how quiet it got? Like that shit's whack. That's the culture don't need this type shit, man. Whether it's
Hey,
true or
yo.
not,
I disagree with you, bro.
No,
Yeah,
listen.
okay, where you
I
at in the
get no.
world?
Listen. No,
You
I
gotta get
know,
rid
Jack.
of the
I get it. I get that part. As a man, we
Man,
know what
you
that
ain't
part is.
even,
But as
man.
far as the
Y'all,
culture, like, man,
man,
let's get
y'all
to the
what's
raps,
listening.
man.
hold
Y'all
on,
listening to
who
niggas
this?
who ain't
Who
never
this?
seen
Yo,
jail.
gang?
What the fuck, bro?
Yo,
Who
we
that?
can hear you. You can hear us? Yo,
No.
Yo.
yo, you can hear us? We hear you.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's up with you, gang?
I'm saying, like he just gave his perspective of a person that ain't even been to jail, ain't even been
through this type
Yeah.
of shit.
Nah, yeah. So look, respectfully, right? Just
Fam,
respectfully,
I've been through this
I
shit, fam. I've been to prison. But
nah,
bro, listen, bro.
that's why I feel different than he feels. So let's what's up with it? What you part of the situation?
I ain't part of nothing. I'm a battle rap fan. And I don't like the fact that,
We
bro, like
ain't.
I don't like the fact that, bro, y'all go so hard against a nigga,
Yo,
and
yo, yo,
the
hold on, hold on, hold
majority
on,
of these
hold on, hold on.
Yeah,
people
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
Yo,
never
yo,
yeah,
yo, yo,
been
yo,
through
yo, yo,
nothing.
yo, yo,
I just
yo,
try
yo,
to get
yo.
him. I just try to get him out of
First of
here.
all,
Yeah.
first of all, yo, the label was out of New Orleans, where the big fool is from. I was in charge of getting that together. You just heard him say he was in the streets. They didn't even know how to do the Twitter space. So you think they know how to do an LLC and paperwork and all that? No, I was the one in school. I put that. It's even in my paperwork where he told me to do it. And we talked about it. I can show y'all that. And I showed knowledge in them that last night. And hey, bro, Jay, we cool, but you got a bad memory, bro. Cause
About
in
what?
the video, you can go to the interview. Last 5 minutes of the interview, I told you, hey, bro, one of these, how the video got out here, one of these niggas don't like me.
Facts.
So how you gonna sit there and say on this live that I told you that we all was cool? You just said that like 3 times, bro.
Nah,
You said
clone
clone
on the video,
on
clone.
the
He
interview.
asked
He
you at
said it.
the end is what he talking about. He
No, he
said
asked me
we
was the big fool. He said was all of them
no
out.
no clone.
I told him
Hit
that
me,
all of them
gang.
was out.
Hit me, gang. He told you on the end of the video. He said, "Will any of your co-defendants
Come
was
back
you?"
up and say that you testified
And
against them.
no. That was not his words. He said, "Well, is you and your co-defendants at a point where any of them will say that you did not snitch on them?" Is what he asked you, and you said, "Yeah." And now, boy is here saying different.
And clone, you right. You did tell me you and Pacino had smoke, but
Bro,
we
no.
had. So I'm not negating that either. But
But you
I
just said
did
I
ask.
just said all of us was cool, bro. You just said that. I told you one of these niggas don't like me, and that's how this video got in the culture in the first place. I just told you that last night. We had a whole talk about that, even when the cameras was off.
No, for sure. And okay, so I may have misspoke on all of y'all, but I did ask you
Man,
last night on camera. Look, but I did
so
ask you last night
you
on
feel
camera.
like you understand how I feel like this is set up right now, right? Because we just had
Okay,
this talk off cam, bro.
cloning can't be a setup. We
No,
just
I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. But where's the black and white where Clone agreed to testify against who, or the
there's none.
information that they got from
There
me
is none. I
led to
didn't see
this?
it.
Where
What you
is
gave,
that? When the
what
fuck do
you,
we get that?
But
they're
we
gonna
not
pull up.
talking.
They're gonna pull
We
up and
not.
show
But
anything
No,
that
we
they
clone, but
want
talking
to
about
show.
clone.
snitching. We talking
Yeah,
about snitching, bro.
but with
We
it,
talking about we
listen.
talking about me
I'm
pointing
not
a finger
trying
at
to
them to
look.
get
I'm
them
three
locked
plus
up.
saying
That's what we talking
I'm
Yo,
not
yo,
trying to
clone.
do
Let
the
me ask
yelling
you
shit,
this.
gang. But
Oh, no, 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 you good. My bad, my bad.
Hold on.
Now
Now
you
just
trying to
look.
talk. Pardon
Look,
me. Go
yeah,
ahead.
this my thing, gang. We not talking about like if you testified and taking a stand. That's what I told you on the live. Like that's not what this shit about, gang. It's the video, gang. And everybody, even Pacino got up here and said that there is no transcript for that. So that's why niggas real focus is the video. And at this point, they said they got the whole video, so they gonna put the video out. So niggas is trying to see the whole video. Like I told you from jump, niggas is gonna want to see the whole video because you told me, which in a sense we on live, so you told the world that the
Oh
transcript
yeah,
of the video ain't in
if
the
it's not in their
paperwork.
paperwork that they can play the whole evidence and all that, I cannot play the whole video without facing repercussions. I can't.
No,
And you stated that no, and
look,
not like
look,
And
that.
I
look,
He
hold
told
stated
on,
them
that.
that.
hold on. That's
My real quick. He did state
mhm.
that last
And
night,
I
and there,
told,
he
but that
said there's
wasn't stated
names.
not one
No,
time here though,
and
bro.
there was names in the video to
That
reasons why
wasn't
he didn't want
stated
to put
here
that out.
not one time, no, bro. You ain't relay that message not one time for me, bro. And I just told
I
y'all that I
can't.
couldn't
Yeah,
get
I
up here
can't
with
speak for.
them.
Hey, I can't speak for you and everything. While some of
Nah,
our
but I'm
behind the scene,
saying
hey,
you're speaking
clone.
on what you heard last night though,
No, I'm
as a
only speaking.
blogger.
Yeah, no, I'm not because I'm not a blogger. I'm just here, right?
But I'm saying you were here at the situation though, bro. You
I know
got to
for
speak
sure.
everything. If you gonna be a mediator in this situation, you still got to remember everything. You got to recall everything, bro. And that's
Okay, but
pretty
hold on.
important, my
Hey,
dog.
but clone, there's a difference between our behind the scenes conversations off camera and what they're questioning about what was said on camera. And you know, last night, and I think everybody can look at the footage from last night. Not at one point last night did you, and you know we was in here. I didn't give you no type of energy like this was no ambush. Like I'm trying to do. I've told you guys 1,000 times. I really don't care for this shit. You feel me? But we're here. Knowledge asked me to be here. You said it last night. You wanted to sit here with two people that you felt you respected and their opinion to look at the work. And I told you last
I
night.
still
Listen,
I
and I
still
told you
respect
last,
you, bro.
and I do
But
too.
I
You
just
my
want
nigga,
you to
bro.
recall all the conversations. You feel me? I want you to recall all the
Okay, so
information.
let me ask you:
And
Do I have? Hey, do I have the right to speak on some of our behind the scenes conversations? Because there were things said, and I don't want to speak for you either without your permission. But if you telling me I can, in certain
not
situations, if things
nah,
come
nah,
up,
nah.
I
You
can
can
speak
keep
on what I
behind the
believe.
scene. As far as information, like I told you that I had a problem with somebody, or we was all cool. That's what you
Okay, can I
said.
ask you something? Is it safe to say why you didn't? Why you told me you didn't want to put the whole footage out?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the main things
There's
last night, look, one of the main things you said to me last night, off camera, was the reason why you really didn't want to put the whole thing out is because some of the footage in there has people's personal information that have nothing to do with this, and you didn't want them people, their kids, or whatever else was in that footage to be out there for
true
people to
indeed.
have.
True indeed.
Okay, and that's just was and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you know what I
That's
mean?
a
So
fact,
that's
bro. I'm
that's
just
why you
speaking
didn't
on.
want us to have the whole footage, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that's why I told you last night. I said, well, if this is all we're gonna have, the only thing that I have a discrepancy with is I can't see enough of what the edits we have. And outside of that, I didn't have no pics. You feel me? I read the paperwork that you gave me. The names didn't match up. I didn't see none of the names that you mentioned in the video clips that we did have. These guys are saying that they are said individuals. What I'm supposed to do, clone?
Nah, 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 bro. Bro. As far as what they got and entertain that, I just want you to relay the info, bro, that I
Okay,
gave you. You feel me? That's all. You know what
okay.
I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with entertaining both sides and letting them speak their piece. I promise you, I don't. Because at the end of the day, Clone didn't snitch,
I said it last night. I didn't see your name in
and
nothing
that's
that
all I got to
stated.
say, bro.
You know what I mean? I didn't see you take as far as the paperwork. I didn't see your name
Hold on,
stated in
don't
nothing.
leave, don't leave.
Nah, don't let him stay if it's gonna mess up his probation.
And you already is.
But if he's not talking to them and they not here, I mean, I don't know. Y'all know better than me. I don't know.
I don't know
you, feel,
either.
you know what I'm saying? If he say he can't really be up here with them like that, he can't be up here with them like that. And I gotta respect the man's word. He came, spoke his piece. Jack, you know what I mean? If there's any questions, Jack, I mean, shit, we just hit him behind the scenes and you know what I mean? Off this shit, I
Nah,
guess.
bro. Nah. But I want that. He right here. I want to ask him. I mean, I was
Well,
letting y'all
good.
get y'all little, you know what I mean, shit
Yeah.
off, but I wanted
I
to
know.
ask him. Like, man.
I don't know, man. I don't. What events coming up, man? What we got going on? Who battling this weekend? I'm not with this shit, cuz.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
On me, cuz not like that. I got
Nah,
love for
look,
bro.
bro.
Like,
Nah,
you know what
bro.
I mean?
It ain't.
I
Look,
felt bad for
look.
cuz.
I
Like
so
I don't want him to
so
feel I'm up
wrong.
here trying to drag
So
that nigga.
wrong.
But shit, the facts are the
So
facts on
wrong.
some shit.
So
Yeah,
wrong.
what's
This
up?
why I'm about to say something, right? And I promise you, I do not mean to offend you, or I do
I
not
don't give
want
a
to
fuck,
offend
nigga.
you.
Speak
Nah,
freely,
listen.
cuz.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I'm just prefacing this. I'm not trying to offend you. I ain't trying to offend. You know what I mean? But I was gonna just go keep this shit 1,000, bro. This is why niggas be saying like niggas who do be or have went through these situations or be in the streets be needing to be the ones that had these convos. Like
Facts.
I understand you could read and you an intelligent person, but it's
Yo,
just you back.
yeah, hey, this Pacino, man. That nigga just got on this shit and lied. Nigga, what problem I got with you? Nigga, you wasn't in the streets. Nigga, you was a battle rapper. I ain't got no problem with you. The only problem I had was you getting on there telling these folks my name and saying that I had people up under me.
He ain't in here right now. We hear you though, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
um,
that nigga telling y'all lies, man. I ain't got no problems with that nigga besides that nigga speaking on my name. Never even seen dude.
hold on. You never even seen them?
Man, I never seen dude.
Hold the
Wait,
fuck
hold
up.
on, man.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the what?
Man, I never seen dude, man. Dude ain't did nothing to me. If he did, I
Oh,
would have handled my issue 10 years ago.
hold the fuck up. Hold up.
Are you saying you never seen them like y'all never seen each other ever before, or you ain't seen them since this whole situation happened?
Hell no, man, I think, have I seen Tyrone before? Yeah, that's what I thought. I ain't never seen this nigga in person before.
Nah, gang. Nah, gang. No, no fucking way.
That do make a difference though. Like you never seen them, bro.
No, I ain't never seen that nigga.
What's
Nah,
crazy
bro,
is
that make it
what's
worse.
what's
Hold
crazy
on,
Hey,
is
can I
what?
ask
at
a
the
question? Hey, look, hold on, my bad. Can I ask a question just from the little
Clone
bit
said
that
that's
my
not
hearing?
true.
at the
Oh,
end of the
Oh
Clone
my
said that's not.
God. Oh God.
Oh man.
at the end of the interview, he tried to make it seem like he was just this big on big homie, 13 homies under him. Nigga had one
Hey,
homie, his cameraman. Nobody, he never pulled up to nothing.
He said y'all seen each other a few times though. He said y'all seen each other a few times.
See me, I got a song with him. I went to one of his battle rappers. Chino, never seen him.
hold on.
Who's
So
this?
this is
But
Who is this?
hold on,
Who is
hold
this
on, hold
then?
on.
Who is
Yeah,
this
who this
speaking?
talking?
this Caesar,
Caesar.
Okay.
Are you one of the co-defendants listed on the information?
yes, I am.
Okay. Go ahead. Speak freely, family.
Only thing I just don't like the lies that was
I
spoken.
gotta
Like
roll up again.
I'm pulling up with Pacino, and we can talk in person. Like however y'all want to do it.
No, it's just a conversation, gang.
But
Niggas ain't.
cause look, we all
Yeah.
finna jump in different cars, and we on the way now. So I ain't finna be around him on his phone.
Oh no, yeah, no. When y'all pull up for the interview, it's just a conversation, gang. That's it. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody on
no,
no other shit.
what's up, bro?
Yeah, man, that man I ain't never seen me. I ain't never seen that man.
Yeah, like I said, he said he seen y'all seen each other a few times.
Where? When and where? And still, what problems did men? What
He
problems did
said
we
he
have?
said he never said y'all had a problem either. He said he never said y'all had a problem, but for some reason somebody over there didn't like him for
Who?
whatever reason. I don't know.
Only thing over here, only thing on the game banging side was nigga nobody respected you, nigga, because you ain't put in no work. So is that what he talking about?
And he said, did you guys ever come to the studio?
Nah, me? I never been to his studio with him. No, probably my cousin. Yeah, he probably been to a studio with him. Like he just said, he got a song with him. But I've never spit a bar a day in my life.
I'm fucking crying.
Mm.
So you saying you never seen them, and he still named you and gave up how many people you had under you?
Hell yeah.
Now, that's wicked as fuck. Like telling is wicked, but that's wicked, wicked. That's future wicked. Like that's wow. I
He's saying y'all drove to Warner Robins and came to the studio. So whether even if you okay, so he's just saying y'all do know each other. You saying you don't know him. So I mean,
Right,
the, the, the,
you said you got the rest of the video, right?
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
he said he can't put it out without repercussions. And at
Wow,
this
what
point,
repercussions of what? He talking about okay, I heard him keep popping about his $20,000 lawyer. Man, I had Marissa Goldberg. She up under Drew Finley, the $1 billion lawyer. Man, nobody ain't never told me I couldn't speak on this after it was over with. That wasn't one of my stipulations. One of my steps was I ain't supposed to be on social media. But all that shit he telling y'all, man, that shit cap.
so
Nigga, the only one on our case got a bond.
hold on, say that again.
Hold
I
on.
ain't
Yeah, I
hear
was just
you.
gonna
Say
say
that
that one more
again.
time.
Man, yo, he the only nigga that was on our case that got a bond. All the rest of us did time. We didn't get out in no year. They wouldn't even give us no bond.
So y'all did how much time y'all niggas did in there?
Man, all together, majority of us did about 5 years. And while he said they were offering him 20 years, they were offering all us 35 and better if we ain't cop out. All of us copped out.
he's saying because he ain't had no any prior gang situation, and
Man,
then
I ain't had no prior gang charge neither.
okay. Yeah. So it's so you're saying clearly, basically, due to what he said in the interrogation room, naming your name is what led to you getting incarcerated and getting the time you got. That's basically what you're saying.
Hell yeah. When he told Cobb County that hurt was part of this, and Hurt had 20 to 30 people up under him. Man, a couple weeks later, they came and re-fingerprinted me and took me back downstairs all over again and charged me with a RICO.
Hey,
So
bro, can
he
I ask
so
you a question? Hey, bro,
hold on,
can I ask you a
real
question?
yeah,
Yeah,
but real quick. So to clarify, you saying he told he did that interrogation room and then they came and got you and fingerprinted you and hit you with the Rico.
yeah.
Bet.
All right, bro. So listen, this is not a record label that he was
Hell
talking
no,
about.
hell no, this wasn't no fucking record label. Listen, I'm gonna give y'all the real. Man, dude was never he was a gang member. He wasn't a gang banger.
Mm-hmm.
So what Round did was, because all of us, we was putting the press down like, man, who this nigga is? Like, you gave this nigga this thing, but this nigga ain't putting in no work. So what he told him to do was, you're gonna be a rapper. And he and that 359 shit that he's talking about, that entertainment shit, man, that was Muscle's brother shit in New Orleans. That shit was never down here.
Um, did he? I'm saying he never had to testify on the case, though, right?
Shit, nobody, hell no, cause nobody ain't want to take it to trial. We all copped
Yeah.
out.
He
We
said that
all
last
took a
night. He said
deal.
they all took pleas last night.
Yeah, they all took please.
And I
Yep.
asked him for his plea paperwork, and we didn't go through because, like I said, I'm not a savant in that shit. So he had it with him, but I didn't go through it because I didn't even know what the fuck I'm looking for in there.
Man, this nigga so green. This nigga talking about at a bond hearing, why they ain't say nothing about you snitch. Nigga, nigga at a bond hearing, they ain't gonna talk about you supposed to be testifying. Nigga, we ain't gonna find that shit out till we get a discovery packet, and then 9 times out of 10 in the discovery packet, they gonna withhold information till 10 days before trial.
Let me ask you this: is his name in your paperwork at all?
Nah, see, look, I never got the paperwork.
Huh?
Yeah, I never received it. They never gave it to me and my lawyer. We never got it.
You never requested it?
Yeah, we requested it, but they kept prolonging and kept prolonging, and by the time it was so long gone, I got hit with another RICO. I got hit with another RICO while I was in prison. The same one that
Damn,
Hood
my
Rich
nigga.
Pablo was on, I was on that same one.
So you don't got the paperwork, but what you do have is the video.
Hell yeah, I got the video.
The
My
full
cut,
video.
yeah, the full video, the whole entire
Okay.
thing.
Okay. Answer this question. The video that we saw on Hip Hop is Real, is that video edited?
Hell, nah. See what it is they just stopped it. It's not edited. They just stopped it. And he said a little more right after that. But see, my cousin is the one who put that video out there. He just stopped it.
So no, what I think what he's asking is the video that Hip Hop is Real just posted. They put a clip at the beginning. I think what he asking is that video edited, not the 31 clip of him saying the
No, I
name.
ain't talking about the 31. You right, Jack boy.
Yeah.
I ain't even talking about the 31. I'm talking about the video that he showed on Hip Hop is Real. Is that
Uh,
the same video you have? Is that the same full video you have?
yeah. It's the full video.
Okay, so have you seen that video on Hip Hop is Real, bro?
Yeah. I watched it one time. I ain't collect all the information all at once, but I
Okay,
watched
but
it.
bro, listen. I'm not talking about the 31-second, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
I know
not
what you're
talking about
talking
that
about.
one. Okay,
He
okay,
talk he
okay,
talk
okay.
he talk about the one that just dropped like 2 hours ago, 2 hours and some
Yeah,
change
that's
ago.
the one I just watched it.
All right,
Okay,
yeah, that
okay.
is
Is
that
that the
video
same
edited.
video you have? Is that the
Yeah.
same exact video you have? Nothing was edited.
Nah.
Let me ask you this though, right?
Okay, that squashed that then.
Let me ask you this though. You don't have your discovery, you don't have your paperwork. How do you know for a fact that he told on you or he
I
did?
was
I mean,
finna ask that.
outside
What
of
you
the video of him just naming your name.
what you mean? Do
That's
do you
enough,
do you
bro.
not listen?
I'm just
Listen,
asking.
this how Rico works. In order for a detective or a prosecutor to build a case upon you, there has to be some type of person amongst your gang that admits that you are part of this gang.
Okay.
Which
Okay,
is which is
okay.
why which is why a lot of niggas look at proffers in a negative way. And if you don't know what a proffer is what Gunna did. Because
Dude didn't
even
have
if
to
you
get up there. Dude didn't have to get up there and say my name at all. I never was in no interrogation room and said nobody name.
Gotcha.
All right. So I got a question,
is
right?
he the
Y'all,
only one that got pulled into the interrogation room?
I
Or
mean,
did
that I
er-
know of him, and the other dude that's that cooperated with him.
got you.
hey, bro, I got a question. You say that you had copped out for 5 years, right?
No. I caught out 15 do 5 with
Okay,
credit for time
15
served,
do
released
five.
on time
So,
served.
there's no way he could have cop a plea deal too with 1 year. No way.
Hell no. How the hell you the only one that get a plea deal of 1 year? Then none of us have
Okay.
no gang charges.
Okay, bro. Hey, bro. I'm just asking.
Nah, don't take offense to him, gang. It's the passion. He not angry with you. It's
Yeah,
just
he definitely
No.
passionate.
I ain't
yeah,
angry with you,
He
bro. I'm
definitely a
just
passion.
passionate about
You
it.
know what I'm saying? It's
yeah.
like, I mean, like I'm just trying to figure it out, bro, because like that prison and Fed talk, like I really don't know too much prison and Fed talk. I can talk that county talk with you all day, but like that prison and Fed talk is different, bro. So like I'm just trying to get some understanding. That's all.
Yo,
Yeah.
and you said you also got hit with a second Rico. That was one of the reasons why you wasn't like too pressed to get the discovery, right?
Yeah, cause look, this is how it look. All right, the same people that hit us with the first Rico, they end up becoming the GBI. After they became the GBI, they're the same people that put me on the second Rico.
Dang.
They live
Okay.
up in Thomaston, Georgia.
So you get hit with two. So you got hit with two Ricos. Um, when you look at like what was like I guess the charges for your second Rico.
That ain't got shit to do with this right now, Dollar.
They
Yeah,
tried
they
to come
ain't.
back again with 20. I went back, I sat for a whole nother year in the county I ain't never been in. And then I told my lawyer, hey,
He probably got a call.
And the only reason I'm asking these questions is because, like I said, we know Clone. We're not. I don't know Pacino. I don't know. I don't know his story. I don't know his credibility. He could just be somebody that got a vendetta against Clone or whatever. So I'm just asking these questions just to be fair, because Clone is somebody we have known for the
nah,
last, you know what I'm saying, how many years. So, you know what
nah,
I mean?
I ain't got no vendetta with Buddy. Buddy ain't never did nothing to me.
Got you.
I really just want to know why your cousin like dropped this now though, bro. Like,
Nah, it's been dropped. But see, look, this
oh,
this
okay,
is
okay.
look. All right, I'm gonna give y'all the full scoop on why shit is being dropped again. Because you know, bruh been trying to finesse his way back into things, and that shit came back around to my table. That you trying to talk to certain people. So these certain people that you trying to talk to, they come to me like, hey, bro, didn't he tell on y'all? And we like, yeah, hell yeah. Here go the video.
Mm. So it's basically just to discredit his, who he is. Basically, y'all saying like, nah, he's no good.
Nah, that nigga ain't no good.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. So I mean,
I just want to see the video, dog.
yeah. I mean, at this point, yeah. So
I just want to see the video,
Yeah,
dog.
because
All right,
everybody
bro.
was killing him talking about the video was edited.
No.
Know what I'm
See, you
saying?
got. All
Nah,
right, so
nah,
so
look,
this.
look, this is what he tried to do. He tried to he basically tried to get him a little to think that him giving them something was gonna get him home. Him telling y'all that, oh man, SOS and hurt. You don't see those names in paperwork. Nigga, those are still real people. Nigga, I'm hurt though. I got locked up behind this same shit.
mm.
That's what he trying to dress up to y'all. If this was nothing but a record label, what record label that you gonna sit up here and say, oh yeah, all three of these people, they're the high rankings and they got 20 or 30 people on them. What record label moves like that?
And see, that's the part right there where, like, someone like me is like, I gotta see the rest of the video because he say your name and then you say he say how many people under you. That's what we haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
we
for
ain't
we
seen
sure.
that.
we yeah we can't we yeah we that's the part like we already kind of like, all right, you saying names that's bad, but when you add the context to like when he say it's a record label, well, record label move like that, like you correct, don't no record label move like that, to have a bunch of niggas like in that saying it in that term, you know what I mean, in that way, but we didn't hear that part on the video. You know what I mean? So, but you saying also you don't need rap. So it's also like you
Yeah, I
saying you
never
don't
rap.
rap and you saying you ain't meet the nigga. So it's like
So, eh,
he had to say your name.
let me ask this: with your Ricos, are they fake cases or state cases?
Nah, they was state Ricos.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
but that second Rico wasn't his. His name was just in it, right, bro?
Nah, the second Rico, that ain't even had shit to do with him at all. By
Okay.
the time the second Rico came, niggas already had them wiped them out. They X'd him out. He wasn't in communication with nobody, with none of us no more.
Hmm. So I mean, yeah. So
I'm listening to you, bro.
no, I'm just
That shit it's this shit crazy.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, like that's kind of how I leave you, like until we get the video, because it's like bro sounds so passionate, it's hard not to believe him. But like
But Clone passionate with his too. And
that's
we
what
know
that's
Yeah,
Clone.
that's what I
yeah,
was
yeah.
about to
He a
say.
passionate liar. Y'all gonna see? Y'all, y'all finna see, man. Where these people ask him, man, how many people up under them? And you say 20 or 30 people.
Okay, bro. Do your cousin got his paperwork?
Shit, I want to say, I want to say he did just have it in the car with him. And what he showed y'all, that's not even all of it. That shit was 30,000 pages.
30,000 pages.
yo. What the part? So you saying in the video is going to be a part in the video where he's basically saying that he had 20 people under him?
Nah, he gonna state what me and SOS had 20 to 30 people under us.
Oh, under yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be visibly seen in the video, basically.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I do got a question. At any time in this video, do they like start to try and like specify and zero in or said record label?
Nah, hell no. Basically, when he kept trying to say, "Oh, this a record label, this a record label," they wasn't going for that shit.
Nah, even in the clips, they weren't going for it. You can
No,
see it in the clips.
that's what I thought I remember from the clip that was played at the beginning, but he right here, so instead of just thinking that I knew I was right, I figured
No,
I
you
asked
were right
for
because
clarity.
Clone said it was
But
the
bro,
truth, and the dude said it sound crazy, and sometimes the truth is crazy, and then the cop said, "Well, no, sometimes crazy is just crazy." The cop was like, "Nigga, I ain't trying
Yeah,
to hear
because
that shit."
because the parts we seen that Clone showed us was definitely where he was kind of dodging the questions and things like that. But let me ask this: why did you put the part where he's basically saying that you and Hurt had 20 dudes? Y'all had the footage. That's like a little bit more. You know what I mean? Or you just felt like what y'all?
Because okay, so look, a couple months back, um, my little brother was at Jackson State Prison, and Clone reached out to him, and Clone was trying to do whatever he was trying to do. So he was doing the same thing, like he telling y'all, oh, ain't no video of me saying this and that. So I sent it to my little brother.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so I get what he said. What he said is basically Chloe was trying to make his way back around the guys. So he just sent it to his little Brody, which could be his real brother or one of the guys, so they can have it. And then from there, one of them probably put it elsewhere. You know what I mean? Pass it around, and now it's made its way here.
Mhm.
But his intent wasn't to put it out here first. It was just also some around
Passing
the
it to
hood shit.
somebody type
Yeah,
shit.
around the hood
But I
shit.
think,
So it's
hey,
like
but I think Knowledge
I'm a
asked
clip
why
just
only the
enough
clip.
so niggas know. Cause it's like when you in the hood, sometimes that clip is just enough. Like, especially when you passing it to your bro. Cause a nigga saying there is no video that exists. And then the nigga pop up with a clip of the video to show like it's no video. I mean, I got more, but he said there's no video. So here's a clip. Like it sounded like that was his mind was his mindset. And from there, that clip took its legs. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it's basically to specify his thought wasn't to put it out on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So he not thinking how we thinking when we thinking like if you gonna put it out, why not put out this much? He just
Got
giving it
off a
to a
text
specific
app.
person. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
and
was
he's
text.
communicating with somebody in the prison. They using text apps and all type. That ain't that type of.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like he sent it to fit one situation, but it grew legs and now it is where it is. So it's like, all right, since niggas say that's not enough, I got everything. It's basically what he's
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, cause dude was telling me and he didn't even know that he was talking to me on through text message and said, "Man, I'll give you $1,000 if you got a video of me stating people names and saying their rankings and how many people got under them." I said, "Well, I want my $1,000." I sent him the video, never heard nothing else from him. Now he pop up with y'all acting like he's solid.
All right, hey Joe, I got a question, right? So look, Joe, y'all saying that they weren't going for it's a record label, right? But
Hell
all
no.
because they weren't going for it, what make you think he ain't keep saying it?
I mean, what you saying that for anyways? What you talking for anyways? Nigga, you ain't a part. You ain't nothing on nothing. What you giving out any information for? Period. You ain't had nothing to do with shit. You was a battle
Oh,
rapper.
okay. Hmm. You saying he just talk just to talk?
Yeah, he just scared, wanting to go home the same day.
Damn, bro.
And if we being fair, I don't think he went home the same day though. If I recall correctly, his bond was he had two bond hearings. He was denied and he did sit for like 60 something days.
But
Exactly.
bro, that's still like the same day as
No,
long
I
as they
know, no,
sit,
I know, but this is
as
for the
long as
lame.
they
This
sat, bro.
listen, but this is for the lamest motherfuckers that ain't paying attention, like and don't understand that part. You know what I mean?
They wouldn't give us shit.
I mean, man, this whole situation crazy. This whole situation crazy.
Yeah, and
I mean,
clone.
it really come down to you want to keep it 100. Somebody lying, and the paperwork that he's saying Clone left out in that video is what proves it. That's where I'm at with it. Like
Say that
I
again,
whatever's on
Jack.
that, I said so. I mean, I'm not gonna say what I do believe, but somebody's lying is what it comes down to because they got different perspectives. So in some sense, until we get the full video, we kind of stuck for those who don't want to pick what's going on. I know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like the detective tell him, he was like, man, the detective tell him like, man, I know what you trying to do. You
Clone
trying to
did
get
10 months though, right? He did 10 months.
yeah, he did 10 months and got a bond and bonded out.
Right.
Yeah, it was dudes on our
All right,
case never even been to
so did
jail.
he
Matter
do
of
10
fact,
months or did he do 62 days? Them two different, bro.
hey,
That's two
hey,
different
look, let me
timelines.
tell y'all what's so crazy. The person that lost their life, their cousin was on our case and didn't speak a word to nobody. And he lost his actually real family member. He still went down the road with us. He still went to prison.
Yeah. Uh, as far as like the time though, because Jack asked a question as far as like the 60 days or the ten
Yeah, I was about
months.
to. I mean,
I really don't. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did a day or he
I was
did
about to
10
say,
months.
I could
All
tell
I know
bro
is he
don't
was
know.
out on the streets and we wasn't.
I could tell bro don't really know because he said yeah to both. So I'm kind of asking you knowledge and you roll because both of y'all said two different things. Rose said
I
62
know he
days
said he
and
did
knowledge
10
said
months.
10
He did 10
months.
months, like
So
a year.
Rose
Like a
said he
year.
said 62 days.
It could have been 62 days between the bond hearing he did. He mentioned something about 62 days last night to me.
So basically he told you 10 months knowledge and he told you 62 days, Rose.
It was something about the 62 days. I don't know if it, no, that for sure. And the 62 days could have been the time between the two bond hearings. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think the 62 days was to get the bond, and then when he went back to court, he did the 10 months. That sound right, Jack boy?
Oh, it's possible. I mean, I just don't want to guess. That's why I was asking.
I mean,
I'm
I
looking
think the
for a clear
62
answer.
days
He
was
never
to
said
get the
nothing about
bond
62
hearing.
days.
Well, hell, y'all brought up 62 days.
Yeah, that's no, they did. That's why I'm confused now. Because both of them got two different time periods. Like,
Because they can
cause,
sit
cause,
that long
cause,
for a
cause
bond,
when,
bro.
but I be actually listening. So when bro said that he got them, he was like, man, the nigga goddamn said what he says he can get out the next day. Bro was like, and he sat for 62 days. And then you was like, man, niggas understand what he mean. He was like, he was explaining it in layman's terms for niggas who didn't. And then knowledge just came back when he sat for 10 months. So that's why I'm confused.
No, when I said the shit about layman terms, that's because Villa said nigga 62 days to a nigga sat for 5 years is the same day. And I'm
No,
like,
I
well,
understand why you said it. I'm saying your number you spoke was 62 though. So you were saying that he sat for 62 within your in the which you was explaining. And I'm saying when you said 62, knowledge is not saying 10 months. So
okay, yeah, no, we might have been talking about
yeah,
two different things. That's
yeah,
true.
uh-huh. But yeah, no, I mean I just want to see a video of me personally, man.
And
I
he
want to see
did
the
say,
whole
and
video.
last night in the interview, he did say, because I believe I asked him on there, I'm like, out of all these charges, you only got that little bit of time. Why? And then he explained why he only got that minimal time compared to what they were offering him.
Yeah, because of it, the people who came and spoke for his character, you know what I'm saying, showing where, he wasn't even involved in a lot of this shit. So that's
Nah,
why
Man,
the
when you
people
man,
came
when
for
when
him.
you when you
listen.
uh-huh.
He wasn't the only one that had people that's credible. I had people. Listen, I'm from Cobb County. I had head football coaches come speak for me. Man, don't they weren't trying to hear none of that. They weren't trying to hear none of that. I was coaching football before all of this. They weren't trying to hear none of that.
Mm. So, I mean, I guess it's now at this point, like you said, Jack, people gonna want to see the video nonetheless, just to see for themselves, to feel as if he, you know what I'm saying? But as far as and then in the paperwork, you saying, he named you, and so people would have to correlate that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen. The everybody keeps saying paperwork, 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 but the other dude that did the same thing as him, where's that paperwork about him telling? And he told too.
Oh well, dude, you talking
Who
about
you
bad
talking
news?
about?
It's a dude. His name was Tonka on our case. He the one that actually committed the murder. He told some shit too, and that ain't nowhere near in there.
So is that the nigga that they was saying on the video that they didn't want to say his name? Cause
Yeah,
I ain't
Yeah,
see
no,
that.
hey, no, look, that is to clarify. That is the name that was told they didn't want to say. One of them, I believe. Yes, I did see Tunka's
So
name in the
so
paperwork.
basically you saying two niggas told?
yeah, for sure.
Oh goddamn. Well, I mean, hot, goddamn.
There's a
He
lot of
said
people
one
that
of the
go through
niggas who
questioning,
told was the
your
killer.
back-to-back Ricos and things like that, and they feel like how you got out and things like that. That's just what's popping up from what you said too. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people questioning that as far as your credibility.
Yeah. How I got off on my shit is because first of all, I never talked to nobody. Second of all, I didn't have nothing to do with nothing that was going on. See, look, let me break it down to you. On the RICO, in order to them to convict you for real, you have to have two predicate offenses. Meaning you have to have two crimes that connect you to this enterprise. Saying basically, okay, well, I sold drugs to further my gang status in this enterprise. I also did armed robberies to further my gang status in this enterprise. I never had nothing. I never had none of that. I just didn't want to take it to trial because I knew what people already had them painted the picture of. They already put me on the news. They already associated me with all these crazy charges. So all I want to do is, man, I want to go home. What? How much? What? Take 15 years probation? Bring me from here, bring me from there. I go home. Okay, bet.
Thus the system.
All my guys still fuck with me. Nobody ain't said nothing about Chino. Chino ratted on nothing. I can go anywhere in the city.
Like I said, even speaking to him, Clone feels the same way.
Nah, yeah, Clone feel that way about Warner Robbins, about going to a rap battle. He ain't pulling up in no hoods.
Yeah, this is
Do he
listen.
got a battle coming up?
Yo, she come over here.
I know, right? But so bro, listen, you never chill with Clone ever in your life.
Nah, never smoked with him. None of that.
That's why this story is wild hundreds, bro. You like you basically saying
Bro,
Clone
that
just
shit
told
blowing
on
my
you just to
mind,
tell
bro.
on you, bro.
Yeah, bro, that shit blowing my mind, bro. That shit
Listen,
blowing my
That's
mind,
listen,
bro.
y'all.
basically what you
Listen,
telling us, bro.
listen. In the video, y'all gonna see where he says, "Man, I will tell you anything, but I don't know certain parts." He trying to just get home. That's why he running his mouth. He was trying to go back home that same day.
Okay, listen. I understand that part. But bro, you saying that he put your name in it and y'all never even met, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Anything that he tried to
Nigga
say,
said, yeah, for sure. That shit is wild to me, dog. Like, that shit is wild, bro. Nigga never met you is crazy.
yeah, anything that he said, like I seen in this little interview, he said, "Oh, I could have told this and I could have told that." Man, nigga, you couldn't have told nothing. Nigga, anything that that you thought you might know, or you probably heard off hearsay, cause nigga, you wasn't around stepping with us.
But you got little brodies though, right?
Yeah, for sure,
Okay, then so how you know he wasn't stepping with them?
man. Cause all of us in Atlanta, we never went to Warner Robins.
I mean, that still don't justify why he
Man,
put you in it without even me you. I mean, it don't justify it. I'm just saying though, bro,
I
it's
don't know. That's the
man,
question.
this shit is
That's
man. All right.
that's the question y'all should have asked him. Why you say bro name? He didn't have no reason to say my name. He didn't have no reason to say SOS.
So what you ain't no CEO of the record label and that.
Man, hell no.
It don't justify it. I'm just asking, bro. I'm just
Man,
asking, bro.
hell no. I ain't no rapper. I ain't got shit on shit to do with that.
But Stone,
Yo, can I say one
most
thing?
CEOs ain't rappers, Stone.
Man, I ain't had nothing to do with it. I ain't had no beat makers. I ain't had no A&R. Man, I ain't had nothing to do with none of that.
Yo, can I speak for 2 seconds?
Yeah, so
Yo, what's your name? Pistachio or something like that?
Come
No,
on, bro.
nigga,
We
bro.
not we not we
Stop
not doing
playing,
that,
bro.
gang.
No,
Get
no,
you the
no.
fuck up out of
All I'm
here,
saying is a
gangster.
buddy can't speak to clone is all I'm saying.
Say what?
That's in y'all's plea agreement.
Yeah, they can't be on here at the same time. But where's Clone at?
Right. So I was just letting y'all know don't press that. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
On
who is that
who?
speaking right now? Who is that
Huh?
speaking right now?
No, so I pulled up everybody's paperwork, so I'm reading it just to see what's real and what's
Who
fake.
is it?
And I'm like, that's
Who's
number one.
speaking?
Yeah, like what's going on, bro? We don't know
No,
who
no,
you
no.
is. You ain't
So
state who you is. Nothing.
as
What's
soon
going
as
on?
this hit, I start digging and I just pulled up everybody's
Who
paperwork.
is
Like,
Nah.
hey
You're
buddy,
not
hey
here.
hey?
Hold
Who's
on,
that
gangster.
talking?
Hold on.
SpongeBob?
I got it,
Who
y'all.
Let
Hold
him
on.
talk.
I got it. Bro, first of all, before we gonna hear you out, but who is you, gang? You ain't telling us who you is or nothing. Oh, I thought so.
Yeah.
Hey, gang, we not
You
doing
gotta
that.
say your name. You gotta say who you are.
You gotta you only put a name on it, bro. We ain't doing that in here.
And I don't know if that was one of your. I ain't removed him
This
either.
case
To my
bringing the
knowledge, he
crazies
left.
out.
Nah, that was me. He was bugging. Come on, man.
I just ain't know what was going on.
Hey, now I understand. He said he pulled the paperwork up and all that shit. Cool. I was willing to hear him out because he said he had it. So I was willing to see if he really had it, if he was going. But goddamn, once
Nah, it's
again, you
like,
gotta say
yo,
who you is
just
first,
say
though.
who
Like
you
we ain't
are,
going.
where the fuck
Yeah.
you from, and then nigga say what you gotta say. Like you can't just come up here and not say who you are, my nigga.
I
Hey,
mean,
we
like
ain't doing that.
he definitely started off with shit that we already knew. Him and Clone can't talk to each other. Like, bro, we know that
Exactly.
No,
part.
that
You know what I'm
yeah,
talking
but it's
about?
like let yourself to be known. That's it. Like everybody here
Yeah,
is
that's
known.
all, bro.
Everybody knows. You know what I mean? Who's here? So it's like
Hey,
just
your words
Like,
can be accounted for, nigga.
exactly.
Speak who the fuck you
You
is.
can't
So
just
when
come
you
here
speak, it can
disrespect
be
anybody
accounted
just for no
for.
reason. Like
Yeah,
that shit don't make sense.
Yeah, you just
that's the
can't come in
first
here
thing.
talking. You just can't come in here talking and play speaking your piece and we don't know who you is, period.
oh
Like
damn, my fault. Well,
if he
I'm
would have
Billa,
said
y'all.
he,
It's a pleasure to meet me.
Villa, shut your mouth.
nigga, we see. Shut up, respectfully. No,
Yeah.
no, nigga
Hey
say
man,
go for that
I
shit,
don't know. I
gang.
don't know what dude was talking about, man. Hey, buddy know y'all. He spoke first. He did all the talking first. I'm just filling in gaps.
Yeah, bro. We definitely know Clone, bro.
I know that. So he told y'all. He told y'all what he wanted to tell y'all. I'm 3 minutes
Uh,
away too.
but shit, yeah,
Stop
Yeah,
y'all
I'm
doing
about to
handle
that.
step
that.
out. I'm
Y'all
about to
handle
step
that.
outside. You'll see me outside.
Well, look, now that y'all go ahead and handle that, man. Y'all know y'all got the culture by a fishing rod hook, nigga. Everybody wait and see the rest of that footage. So,
I mean, Jack, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, helping. Moderate and co-host and do what you do, man. Because I already know. You know what I mean.
nah, already, gang. I
No,
appreciate
let
you
me
for
ask you this
having
though
me.
before we dip though, because
Uh-huh.
respect the clone. Do you feel any indifferent or like you know what I'm saying? Because how's the culture moving? Because like you know what I mean.
I mean, my honest opinion right now, it's looking bad for Clone. But like y'all said, we've known Clone, so Clone got a small benefit of the doubt with me. But it look bad, bro. I ain't gonna say it in cap. I ain't gonna say it look bad. It is bad from the first video, and we kind of haven't got anything to dispute it for me personally. And it's because I talked to Clone on that live, and I told him the paperwork really don't matter if the transcript ain't in there. We need the video, and it's like the video that we got. Even Rome let him know in his face on video that that shit isn't enough. So it's like for me personally, I haven't got what I was looking for. To be honest, like all of this shit right here is cool little entertainment, filling the gap shit. But if we being always honest, like I told him on the video on the live, like, this was one of mine, and we sitting down. We ain't even doing none of this entertaining shit, nigga. I need the paperwork and the, you know what I'm saying? Because we just getting it, so I need everything. I need the time it is. Like that's how that shit go. So it's like for me, I'm still just waiting on the video, to be real with you, like I said, all this other shit, standing there. So this shit kind of entertaining. This shit cool. You know what I'm saying? Feeding the battle rap streets in a little cool, little toxic way. You know what I mean? All that good shit. But for the like actual proof, no, nigga ain't got that shit yet. Like what I personally on the live asked Clone for, I haven't got that yet. Like he told me, and not because I feel entitled, but he told me he would deliver it for me. So I ain't gonna lie, I've been waiting on it, and what I got won't enough. Before I even seen it, he should have knew that because Rome told him that shit ain't enough, bro. That clip not enough. Like that shit's on the video. The
Probably
niggas,
was as real as I tell him he was like,
yeah,
hey,
that
you
shit's
know,
on the
be like,
video,
no,
and
no, no, no.
bro right there he in the room, so in a sense, you know what I'm saying, not in your face, but he telling you in your face, he is in the room, is right there, you right there, and it's recorded, and he told you, bro, this shit, like, all right, it's nothing in the paperwork, but if niggas is waiting on the video evidence, nigga, this shit you give it ain't enough. He told him that. So it's like it
Yeah.
to me, it still ain't been delivered. Like what needed to be delivered still ain't been delivered. You know what I mean? So it's just like if they say they got the whole video, now my attention span is just waiting on the whole video. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I'm a type nigga, I'm gonna be mad as shit if I don't get the whole video. I'm gonna be honest. If I get some more clips out this shit, I'll be mad as shit. I want to
I
sit
mean,
down with a blunt and watch the whole 30. Keep it
I
gangster.
Clone 100% got the video. He showed me the video last night. I saw the whole full length video
Yeah,
as
he
far as the
can't put it
time.
out though. So we ain't respectfully, that shit ain't even nothing. Now that he said he can't put it out, okay, cool, respect. You can't
Yeah,
put
I'm
it
just
out
letting you
because you
know he
got
do
your.
got it,
No,
and
I
you can
know.
hear everything like that. So he, you know what I'm saying. I watched,
Yeah.
a good part of it. You know what I mean? But
Look, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. Now it's like just to bring you in a little bit. Like on this side of the street, bro. Like on this side of the world, like hearing it second party ain't enough, gang. I need to see that
I want to
motherfucker.
see it.
I gotta see that motherfucker, gang. I respect you telling me you seen it. I'm not calling you no liar. You know what I'm saying? I honor your word. I believe you. I gotta see that shit though, gang. I ain't gonna hold
Hmm.
you. I gotta see that shit though, gang. Like I gotta see that shit. Like respect. Like
Hmm.
not even
That's why I told him
respectfully.
it
I just
wasn't
got
gonna
to
be
see
enough.
that shit.
Because there's
It's
gonna
like
be
you
people
just
that
it's
gotta
the
see it.
and the reason you need the whole thing is because when you get the whole thing, there is no cutout of context at any point. So it's like I get to sit down and watch this thing in its entirety and fully understand the conversation that was had. There is no oh, but in the first 10 seconds I said this, which shuts down everything. So you would know I'm just playing with like, no, I want the whole 30. I don't want 29.50. I don't want 29.70. I want 30. I don't
Yeah.
want over. I don't want under. I seen what that timestamp said on his story when he put it on there. That's 30 minutes. It's like 30:05. That's what I want. I want the
Yeah.
whole thing. I don't want 20 minutes. I want 25 minutes. I don't want 28 minutes. I want the whole 30, bro. Cause and then it's no disputing. Like that's the reason what niggas gotta understand about it is it's like it's no disputing anything. Like it leaves nothing open for question. When we get all the full context in its entirety, there's nothing other up for question. So if it clears your name, it clears your name. Like then
I
what
just
that
want to
allows,
hear the
I mean,
important question, bro. We don't even need the whole 30.
nah, I
We
need the
need
whole
to hear
30.
that one
You
question
tripping.
and what
You
he said after that question,
no,
bro.
no gang,
Like,
no gang, no gang,
bro,
no gang, no gang. That's not
Jack,
enough. I
he
want the whole
did tell
30.
you I could link up and he'll show you the video personally.
But I don't live down there. I'm not about to take no motherfucking trip. Niggas say they got it. I'm waiting. Fuck you mean? I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't. Nigga, you got it. It ain't on me. Like this doesn't. Okay, so let me say this. This what niggas gotta understand, bro. When
hmm
niggas push
get
shit
into
out
that.
on you, when niggas push shit out on you, gang, it is nobody's job to do no fucking due diligences, nigga. Like y'all gotta stop saying. Like I be trying to bear with niggas, but in reality, it's nobody's job to do that, nigga. It's your name. Is you gonna stand up for your fucking name? Are you a man for your fucking
Nigga.
name? This ain't even no gangbanging shit. This got to do go back to our granddaddies where they want to pass their
Hmm.
legacy down, which is their last name, nigga, their name. And you don't want no name that's a smothered ass name. If you really understand the meaning of what the fuck our names are supposed to stand for, like our last name, you go to family reunions, the Russell family, the Williams family, and it's different sections. They all the same family, but these different husbands are trying to carve their legacy. So it's different shit. It's not even gang banging shit. This is just how it fucking works in history and our culture. So it's like, bro, it's your name, nigga. Are you gonna stand up and clear your fucking name? Are you gonna defend your fucking name? You're not gonna put nothing on nobody that the truth is gonna set them free and they're not gonna stand up for it. There's no fucking way, bro. I'm not gonna sit back and just let you smut my name and be like, well, if niggas don't want to go look for it, oh well, fuck no. Especially when I'm in a field where my name is what makes me money. Like that's the other thing I don't get. In this field, your name and your face card makes you money. If you got something to this point of status, niggas are liable to not fuck with you. Some niggas have got through, but most niggas are liable to not fuck with you. And then how you carry it depends on if you will continue to get booked or not. Because niggas book niggas that have told, but it's how they carry it too. They stand there and they take the battle. You know what I'm saying? They deal with the snitch angle and all of that good shit. But if you come off like you're gonna fight everybody, you're gonna find yourself not getting booked because niggas ain't worth the risk and niggas really kinda ain't really trying to watch it anyway. So it's like it's a you gotta pick a side when you get put on these shits. And the best way to get out of that shit is clear your fucking name. Nobody can clear your name like you can clear your name, people. It ain't even a snitch allegation. You're not gonna let nobody at your job say something about you and shit that ain't fucking true to your man, because you could lose your job, nigga. Fuck you mean? Well, they said I've been late a week in a row. Sorry, Stacy. No, the fuck I haven't. Check the log, bitch. Check the log. Fuck all. That's all you gonna say. Check the log, bitch. And if she don't check the log, you gonna pull it yourself. You got me fucked up thinking you gonna get me fired over being late, bitch. And I've been on time. I actually been early, motherfucker. Fuck you talking about, bitch. Yeah, now I'm gonna cuss your ass out because you in the wrong, ho. You try a lie. Like that's what that shit do, gang. It ain't even
Yeah,
about gang banging
but
or street
what
shit,
what
gang.
what about what about the person, man? You know that like
Nigga,
if
and if
he
you
fit.
lie, you get man. Come on, man. You asking the question, you
No, I'm
already know,
saying if you
nigga.
watch the video and you feel like none of that shit that incriminate or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, basically what I'm saying, gang, is it's on nobody to clear your name but you, fool. It's like whether however you look at it, that's just what it is. Even if somebody lie on you, bro, you if somebody tell the truth on you and it's a bad truth, and you want to clear your name by hey, they telling the truth, but they ain't adding the proper context. You gonna want to clear your name. Fuck is you talking about? Even when it's a truth and someone ain't giving the proper context on it, what you gonna do? Come behind it and be like, hey, that may be true, but you not looking at it from the right angle. You ain't looking at it from the right perspective because they want to give you more context so you don't look at it in a negative way if that happens to be their story. It don't matter how you look at it, bro. If someone say something on you and don't give the 100% truth, you're always gonna fight for your truth, bro. Ain't that what niggas be saying? My truth, my truth, my truth. Niggas is gonna fight for their truth, nigga. So you gotta clear your name. No one can clear your name like you can clear your name, bro. When Geechee got hit with that shit, what'd he do? Nigga, he ain't wait for none of you niggas. He ain't hit up hip hop is real. He ain't that nigga got on his own shit and cleared his fucking name for 4 fucking days. Nigga, what? I'm not playing with you niggas. He ain't waiting on nobody else to go do it. He's saying y'all can go do it while doing it. Look, he's scrolling. Look at my shit. Look at my shit. Look. That's how you handle the situation, bro. You don't sit back and talk about, well, y'all go do it. Clear your fucking name. It's your name. And then when you clear your name, that's when you get the right to bag on everybody. I don't get what niggas don't understand. Once you clear your name, you get the bag on everybody, nigga. Like how he was, like how when keep the list and keep the yeah, and then you clear your name and then you could bag on them, and you flip the whole script, and now everybody bagging on them with you. I understand what this internet shit is. Like that's all these niggas gotta understand, bro. You have to clear your name, fool. You can't be sitting back waiting on nobody else to clear your name. Ain't none of you niggas gonna get hit with no rapist shit. Fuck some snitching shit. Ain't none of you niggas gonna get hit with no rapist shit and be like, hey, well, go do your homework. The fuck? That's not how that's finna go for none of you niggas.
That's
Let's
the
take this
fact,
shit
bro.
away from the
Niggas
streets. Yeah, let's take this shit away from the streets, bro. Cause this niggas be trying to make the streets like it's the same moral code with shit that don't got nothing to do with the streets. Ain't no man in here or no woman finna get hit because it could go either way. Ain't nobody in here finna get hit with no rape or no sexual assault charge and just stand there like, hey, go do your homework.
no sir.
No
No
fucking
sir.
sir, bro. No sir, bro. No
No
sir. You
sir.
have to clear your fucking name, bro. It's on you to clear your fucking name.
Yeah, I mean, listen, and I know you're speaking in respective to just the tape. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that part of that, the whole situation, because like I said in the paperwork, all of that, like I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, just talking about the tape. But Clone is still a real person. You know what I mean? He's not just a battle rapper. He's still a real person that got to deal with
Yeah, no, and
whatever
that's
the
and
implication of that happens to
That's
his
what hurt
life.
the most.
He's a father. He's a, what I'm saying? Like he's a person who
uh
put on,
and the
got
preference
leagues.
what
You
you
know what I'm
and the
saying? Got his
preference what you
league.
saying,
Put on a lot
the
of. I'm
only
just saying, like just as
no,
far as
yeah.
what I'm saying, humanize who we're talking about. You as well. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
You feel me? So and the dudes is here right now. They pulling up as we speak. So you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Y'all look, y'all do that, man. I'm about to get hopefully I wake up in the morning and see the 30 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah. So I
So
guess
all right,
that
so y'all finna get off and do that.
yeah. I
All right,
guess the,
hey, look, y'all motherfuckers follow me on here so I can damn jump in y'all spaces and shit, man. Like they took my Twitter, I started over, bro. Hey,
I
no, no, for real, bro. They started me over again, bro. Like, like everybody come fuck with me
yo
because I want to jump in
we
the
out.
spaces and shit.
Peace.